We've got a heady mix of tear-jerkers, disco divas and rock anthems. But we're kicking off at number 30 with a 90s dance classic.
In 1991, they have 3 of the top 30.
A great dance rock pop band that were going to, like, rule the world. In 90 and 91, they made some great tracks.
Last Train to Trans Central is typical KLF. It's loads of ideas squashed in there, loads of brilliant pop culture ideas, and also really ace video with a little train set that they built themselves. Sampling was getting quite big at this period, and they utilised sampling perfectly.
It took every bombastic element that you could imagine and went, is this over the top? No, there is no top. And just went up and up and up.
They see life and certainly their music as an art project. All these crazy things they got up to. You know what? I would love to be in a band like that.
This is what KLF is about. Also known as the justified ancients of Moo.
The records now, to this day, still sound like the future. And that year, they became one of the biggest selling singles bands in the world. It's a completely mad and amazing story.
And at number 27, it's a second visit to the charts from the KLF. And Tammy Wynette's along for the ride too. Destination Moo Moo Land?
The song itself is so lively, it just kind of gallops along. You don't know what they're talking about, but you're happy to be on board with it.
They're justified and they're ancient and they like to roam the land.
A lot of people did this type of thing in the 90s where they had a vocal over a dance beat, but not a country singer and not somebody as iconic as Tammy Wynette, and it just worked. It worked so well.
All bound for Moo Moo Land. Then someone started screaming, turn up this drum.
Because you associate her with country music story songs, like you think you're going to get into this narrative, and you're listening along and you realize, I don't think I followed any of that, but hey, I'm dancing. Great.
It's a great dance record, it's a great psychedelic record, and it's very indicative of Britain at this period of time. It's kind of Damien Hirst set to music.
They were just creative overload, KLF. I loved them. They just knew how to make things epic.
Let's play on our chart once more. But don't worry, we're not leaving the dance floor just yet. That's right, at number 12, it's the KLF, returning for a third time to the year's top 30.
KLF is gonna rock you.
3 a.m. Eternal is KLF at the most dark and moody. It's a fantastic, propulsive piece of dance floor action. And it's typical of KLF. It's stuffed full of ideas, hilarious moments, weird moments, dark moments.
KLF is gonna rock you.
All dance floors loved that song. I mean, it was fantastic. And what it did brilliantly is it really captured that moment. It really felt of its time. A genius record.
First, they do this performance at the Brit Awards where they end up shooting the audience. I mean, it wasn't real bullets, but they actually go, ah!
They then went on to burn £1 million on a Scottish isle somewhere.
Why did you burn that money? Knobheads. You could have given it to poor people.